Welcome back to the channel. Let's grow. So what we growing over here? So I start my seeds, all my herbs. Start my herbs. I'm growing thyme, sweet basil, cilantro, sage, lemon balm, spicy basil, lavender, marjoram, spinach, dark opal basil, parsley, and all that good stuff. Lots of medicinal benefits. So I have all these seeds growing, and I started these seeds indoor. I don't really start a lot of seeds indoor because you guys know I live in Florida where it's hot in the daytime. Today is 65 and it's beautiful outside. Only in the nighttime it's a little bit cold, 40. Tomorrow is going to be 43 tomorrow. So yeah, we just have the blessing of planting it all year round. Let's keep it at that. So yeah, we are planting a lot of stuff over here this year. I step up my game with my planting. We're gonna have food all around the house. It's just gonna be food. So you name it, we have it out there. And you guys know I plant all year round. There's food in the garden in the winter time, spring, winter, you name it, summer, there's food. So this year, the goal is to plant as much as I can. Give to neighbors, friends, family, and all that good stuff. So I will be donating a lot of food this year. So stay tuned, guys. So this is approximately 10 days growth with these seeds. What I do in the daytime, I take them outside so they get some sun, or I put them on the windowsill. Put them on the window so they can get the sunlight, or put them on a chair next to the window so they're not leggy. Because last year a lot of my seedlings were really extremely leggy. So this year we are every year you become good at it, right? So I got like 80% germination, 80% of the seeds, so which is not bad. So these are my herbs, and I cook with a lot of herbs. So I plant a lot of herbs because you guys know us Islander, you have to have your thyme, your onion, your tomato, your basil, we cook with a lot of spices, a lot of herbs. So I wanted to get that in early. Also, I'm gonna plant. I drop a lot of pepper. I don't do a video. I haven't done a video on that one yet, but I've dropped lots of peppers, lots of bell pepper. So these are the seedlings. These are the growth, and as you see, they're not leggy. This one, true leaves coming up. So yeah, that's it. And that's the window. I put it next to the window. Over here we have some sorrel. I planted 6 sorrel in these cells. Only one pop out. I don't know where the rest is. So we have some sorrel, some hibiscus, and I have a lot of stuff going on right now. Lots and lots of food. So we want to plant as much food as we possibly can, because we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what's gonna happen, because we just want to make sure we're not short on food. We have food that we can share with our neighbors and friends, family, and all that good stuff. And you guys know the best time to eat for optimal health is now. We don't know what they put in our food. We don't know, because everybody's lying to us. So we don't know what they spraying our plants with. We don't know nothing. So this is what I'm doing for me and my family over here, guys. And if you guys need to start a garden. That's it. Okay? If you're not growing what you're doing, guys, make sure start growing your own food as soon as possible. Let's grow. So these are some of the fruit, some of the food that I have growing, and it's February 13th. I have papaya. You guys know I had a lot of papaya, but the cold, all of them gone. So I saved these 3 plants. 1, 2, 3. You see those papaya plants? I have rosemary. Those are rosemary right there. Bok choy, thyme, bell pepper, lemon, olives. That's the olive tree in the middle. And these are just stuff that are overwinter, stuff that I just keep on my patio in the back. That's a big blueberry plant. It is loaded. You guys know I eat blueberries every day, 365 days of the year. I eat blueberries for breakfast. Yes, baby. So yes, we eat blueberries for breakfast. So I have a lot of blueberry bushes going on. Cabbage in the garden, celery, and over here, this is my broccoli bed. You guys know I have to have my broccoli every day. So this is my broccoli bed, and I'm going to show you something on these broccoli plants. Asparagus, those are asparagus, and asparagus go for years. You just leave it in there and it just it comes right back. This is the onion bed over here in the corner, and we have red onion, yellow onions, white onions, green onions, you name it. I have all the onions because I have to cook with onions or I eat it raw. You guys know 95% of my meal or my food is raw. But I cook for my family. My family cook food. And you hear the baby in the background. That's kale. So these are my potted plants. So these are blueberry bush. And this is my calamandin orange. It was loaded the other day and everything burned off because of the cold. But right now they're coming on back. Lots and lots of orange on there. And these calamandin, it's a lot of health benefits. Lots of vitamin C. They're extremely sour though, but it's great health benefits. And I think I bought this plant at Home Depot, I believe. It was $29.74 plus tax. It was a good buy, I think. And these oranges are small, extremely small. They're smaller than usual. And this is a big blueberry bush. It is loaded. I think I bought this at Home Depot a year ago for $110. And I don't regret it. It's the first year bearing or fruiting. It's first year fruiting because last year I bought it after the season. So yeah, I'm impressed. Lots and lots of bloom and lots of blueberries. I already harvested some last week off there. So it was $110, well worth it. You have blueberry every year. So these plants are great investment if you guys are worried about, it's a lot of money, but blueberries are expensive in the store. Both frozen and fresh blueberries, expensive. Not to mention organic, very expensive. And these, you're growing your own fruit. You're not putting no herbicide, pesticide, no fungicide, nothing. You're not using no chemical on your fruits and veggie. So that's the best thing. And this give me peace of mind. This is a sage. I grow the sage from seeds, and that's a second year it's growing. This is my avocado tree. It's the only avocado tree that survived. I think I have another small one, and I'm glad I keep them in pots because the one I put in the ground, I planted in the ground, I cover them with all kind of stuff and they still burn up dry. I'm going to show you a picture of it. But this one is loaded, lots of bloom, lots of blossom. You see those? Hopefully we'll have some avocado this year. So we have a lot of avocado on here, a lot of bloom, a lot of flower. So, and the bee out there doing their thing, they're pollinating. So let's see. We also have a lot of peaches on the tree. So that's good too. Over here, this is my kale. This is my cruciferous vegetable bed. It is a kale bed. A lot of my kale is in this bed. And if you notice how my yard is set up, it's like all around my yard. It's like section, it's all food. So everywhere you turn outside, it's food. So this is where I get all my kale. I haven't bought cruciferous vegetable in a couple of years, because I always have in the garden. And it is February, as I said, and we are harvesting. We're eating from it every day. If you guys catch my live, I go outside and this is how I eat my dinner, my breakfast every morning after my workout. I do 20 to 30 minutes on my rebounder. I run 20 to 30 minutes run, and I'm down about 80 pounds. I'm coming from about 235 or 240. Now I'm down to in the 150s, so that's good. I'm down over 80 pounds since I started this journey, so it's doable. And these are mustard green, kale, red cabbage. You guys see a bok choy. I have callaloo in here. Callaloo don't do good in the cold time, so let's see. I have a bunch of callaloo seeds just coming up, and these are a lot of seedlings in here. Lots of beets. I did throw up a packet of beetroot in there the other day, so I think those are beets, those seedlings, and also lentil. Those are lentil beans. I just sprinkle a handful of lentil in there and they just grow. Lots of green cabbage around the house. If you notice, a lot of the bok choy are blooming or flowering, going to seed, so we'll have food. I didn't have to go to seed shopping this year because I have so much seeds from last year. We have asparagus in here, lots of seeds from those too. So once you get into planting, you don't have to keep buying seeds every year and that's not a good thing. You make some of your stuff go to seed so you can plant. That's an avocado tree. I bought that one at Walmart. Everything dried down. Those are my papaya tree. Those are just sticks, they're dry. And those are my fig tree, but I know the fig's coming back. Over here it's blueberry and grapes. We have grapes down there. Over here, this is my passion fruit, purple passion fruit, and it is in a pot. I take it inside in the winter time. I take it inside because passion fruit is tropical. It like warm, so I keep it in a pot. And a lot of my tropical fruits gonna stay in pots because they just don't do good with the cold. So yes, this is what I'm growing over here, guys. So keep growing and keep doing your thing, because you guys know we can't trust the industry. We cannot trust nobody. You know what you put on your food. And these are carrots. This morning I made carrot, turmeric, garlic, ginger, and celery juice with a little bit of black pepper to activate the turmeric. And I just sprinkle all the bulbs from the juice in my raised bed or in my onion beds, and that's it. So nothing wastes over here. Nothing goes to waste. We eat the fruits. We eat the food from the garden, and then we use everything back. Everything we use for compost. Everything that we eat, that's the compost outside. So that's what makes our compost and make our fertilizer. So everything goes back in the garden. So you just have to keep putting back into your garden. And as you guys see, I'm living down here in Florida. It's all sand around me, so I have to work on my soil. And this is a broccoli, guys. I wanted to show you guys this. Even though I harvest the broccoli, there's a lot of broccoli coming up. Look at that. So we'll have broccoli all year round. So that's a good thing. Yeah, let's keep growing, guys. As always, I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Baby Kian won't let me be great. We gotta come get mom. But thank you guys. So these are the broccoli. As always, God bless you guys, and just be encouraged and keep going and keep growing.